How did it feel to be running around out there and get the spring game under your belt?
It was pretty good. For me personally, it was my last spring game in college, so it was pretty emotional for me at first, but I took it in and just had fun with the young guys and the guys that also had their last spring game day too. So.
Repping the Broncos, how was it getting to be back home with Bo for that moment?
It was a surprise for everybody. The only person I knew was Bo, my little brother, so it was a surprise to everybody that I went home and actually surprised me that I was going to be there. We told everybody I wasn't going to be there, but it's a pretty good feeling. Surprised my mom, she was bawling crying, but I'm just there in support. Just wish the best for him and happy for him.
When did you find out you were going, and what was that day like? Just leaving early and then getting back same night.
I knew I was. He told me, he was like, "Hey, you're gonna be flying out," and it was like Tuesday, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna be flying out." So now I gotta, he was like, "Just don't tell mom." I was like, "Okay, don't tell mom." Mom texted me, was like, "I'm sad that you're not coming." Da da da. She got emotional, and then I texted back like, "It's okay. I'll be in the same spot next year." Just playing it off, and I showed up, and she had tears in her eyes. It was great. It was awesome.
It was like seeing Troy reunited with that connection.
That's gonna be really fun for them. I'm glad they linked back up together. It's good for Troy, good for Bo also because they know exactly who they're getting as a person. For Bo in Bo defense, he knows Troy already. He know every route he's gonna run, and for Troy, he knows how Bo gonna throw the ball. So, them two clicking again is really awesome. It's really good.
Tez, how would you kind of assess just the totality of spring football for you guys? Where did you guys get better?
Is that mentality?
The totality of the whole spring. How did you guys get better?
We work hard every day. I think I pretty much said this last year, but working with Landon on a Tuesday and a Monday and can watch us practice, that's every day here. We know we got fall camp coming up, but our spring is fall camp, so it's pretty much something that we take pride in, and that's how we carry ourselves into the season. So
going back to the draft. I know you had to probably be here pretty early this morning, but did you get a chance to see all the guys that were taken off the board in the fourth round? And
Kyrie's at Minnesota. Bucky, one of my best friends, he's at Tampa Bay. Proud of him. Doris in Atlanta. Evan at Green Bay. So it was pretty good. And thanks to them guys to our team last year. Them guys was unbelievable for our team last year.
Tez, how do you think the quarterbacks played?
The quarterbacks played today. They play really good. Every quarterback played outstanding today. I feel like we got so many weapons. Our quarterback room is so deep, and you can pick your poison with each one of them.
So Frankie, you're now one of the veterans. Talk about your leadership in the wide receiver room, two freshman wide receivers coming out.
I kind of like when y'all say number one because I feel like I'm not the number one receiver. It's a room as a collective. Each receiver in that room is the number one receiver. That's how I look at it. Because those guys are the reason why that I had success. You know what I'm saying? But to the young guys that came in, they willing to work. They knew the energy walking into our meeting room okay, I can't play around. It's not high school anymore. I got to go out here and do every little detail that they tell me and do my best. So that's how we take it. That's how my leadership come in. Just make sure the young guys doing what they're supposed to do, coming in, getting the extra film, writing down the notes, challenging them on the board to write down each coverage or each play. And thanks to Junior Adams getting us on the board every single day. Us drawing on the board, it helps us know each play and our mentality-wise on the field. We already know what play it is before it's even coming and what coverage. So, yeah.
You keep talking about being in the draft next year and being in Bo's position. Just how motivating have the last few days been for you in terms of that?
It's very motivating. I just know I got to be where my feet is and just continue to do what I'm doing now. Just keep my head down and grind it. And when that time comes, that's when I can think about it even more. I just got to speak it into existence. That's basically how I cope and motivate myself to being able to be in that position next year. Just speak it and put it into existence. Just putting the NFL logo as my wallpaper is pretty much it.
What's the key to you being so adaptable in your career? You've played a lot of time with a lot of different quarterbacks. Last year you got more passes from any one quarterback here in history. You got a new one. What's just kind of that break-in process and just kind of getting that chemistry with Dylan and the other guys in my career?
Just knowing what they want. I'm a receiver, but I also want to know what's the quarterback read on this play right here. Knowing what window I can hit before, when they make their pregame reads and stuff like that. Just being able to be a sponge to each quarterback, knowing how they throw. They don't have a big arm, don't run as fast on this route because the ball going to be underthrown. So
how How different is it with a lefty, especially on some of those kind of quicker routes too?
Not different. They throw the ball. The rotation just different, but catch it. Just gotta catch it.
How do you feel your chemistry with Gabriel has grown, especially after today? It just felt like you guys were clicking really early on.
I feel like like me and him together are just a goofy combination. Like we just have fun, and no matter what, we just go out there when we under the lights. Now it's go time. Like now we can put the goofiness all behind us, and we know when we hit the field, it's go time. Let's go out here and win a football game.
Where's Austin noticed that gotten better? Because you don't get to watch a lot of practice, and he looks drastically different than he did when he showed up last year.
Mm-hmm. One thing I know about Austin, he's going to give every receiver a chance. He don't care about the ball going deep. That's what he's going to throw. I think what helped him a lot, he came in as a freshman. He was under Bo, so all he knows is how to learn from Bo and what he did here. And to me, I see that because I kind of see Bo and how he worked with Austin when he was here. But Austin got really, really, really good at just knowing his teammates and just knowing which play, what reads he got. He's just motivated to be better in a sense.
You shouted out Justice earlier on in the spring. He obviously had a touchdown, a pretty good day. What did you see from him, and kind of where's he headed?
Justice is sneaky. Like he's so good, and nobody knows, nobody gives him his credit. But everybody in that receiver room will tell you, like, Justice is by far one of the top 3 best receivers we got in that room. And along with Kyler, like, all those guys are making plays in the spring, and we knew they was going to do that. And, like, we knew Justice was really good last year, and he faced some injuries and stuff last year, but this year he's taking care of his body way better. He know the play. He's so smart. Like, it's hard for him not to be on the field. Thank y'all. Go Broncos. Go Broncos.